All right, welcome back to round 2, part 2 of the WyOpen. This is filmed by Cheyenne, and we have myself, Josiah Griffin, and my friend Maverick Robertson.
Hi, hello. How are you doing?
We're off to the back nine at Dry Creek. We have Jacob Roley sitting at 16 under par right now.
16 under par through, what, 27 holes?
Yeah,
It's birdie fest out here.
it's very solid. It's doing exactly what you want to be doing out here.
No wind, birdie more than half the holes. You're playing great. It's pretty easy.
You got Nate Metzler sitting 2 back of him at 14 under par, looking to make a push on this back nine, which we all know he can.
Yeah.
And you don't see it, but Mr. Joe Revere's back there, punching it on that chase
We're
card.
going to have some chase card action definitely involved.
Got Coda Turner at 13 under, still right there in the mix, looking to keep himself on lead card.
Yeah, he's
for the
trying
final
to get
round too.
he's trying to get a filmed card every round out here to put on for his city. It's nice to see.
Mr. Mac Lugo also sitting at 14 under with a really solid start to his tournament.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch these guys. See what they can do on this back nine here. So hole 10, 316. This one's a little downhill shot from the sidewalk. Playing pretty. There's a lot of like around that 300-foot mark on this course out here. A lot of holes that play about that distance.
When you have some OB just right of the basket as well.
Yeah, it would be the creek on the right side. Mac's throwing that Halo Destroyer. He's been throwing that on sidearm a good amount of times today.
Oh, it's just a great shot. Maybe a little bit right. See, that creek is probably 30 right of the basket, and there's a lot to block you, but you can definitely get in there.
Coda goes link.
That's a great line for this
Just a
hole.
little putter.
He needs to get there. Oh, yeah, he does.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's perfect. I mean, with no wind on this hole, a putter is a great play. I think Nate's doing the same. That looks like
I think
a pier.
he liked Coda's line. He's going to try and take it.
Nate throws that pier really well. And it's just looking great. Just a little straight.
Yep.
Perfect shot from
Pinned
Nate.
it. Man, I thought Coda's was close. Nate's like,
was
hold my
ideal.
beer.
Jacob just going to maybe a putter, stable putter hyzer right here.
He could just swing it out.
That's looking pretty good as well. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. These guys just base this hole.
That's exactly how this hole should be played.
Oh, Coda's.
Mac being the farthest
Mac, yeah.
out and
Max
still
farthest. Like 20
still
feet.
inside the circle, yeah.
See if
Looking
you got
to
it.
get that.
Oh,
He just doesn't quite get it up.
didn't extend all the way out to it.
He wasn't fully committed. Coda, nice birdie.
We'll tap in for him.
He needed that one. He needs to bounce back a little bit more. And Jacob and Nate are just gonna tap in these birdies.
Yeah.
That's probably 5 feet right there.
Honestly, this coverage is pretty quick with just how many birdies these guys are getting out here. Like, it's so fast.
Yeah.
I like to see it. You like to...
Eyes
the
closed.
nose. Attaboy, Nate.
Wow, Nate. Acrobatic.
He's just so cool.
Just such a cool guy, man.
So everyone birdies except Mac there, but still a pretty tight race up at the top right now.
Yeah, all good shots onto that green, though.
This is a pretty shreddable section of the course right now.
For sure.
I like this little area.
Got hole 11. This hole is another downhill kind of shot. You got some trees to contend with, but you do have out of bounds behind the basket, which I saw people catch. Most of these guys are going to be throwing probably a putter.
Usually, like, there's wind when we're playing these holes, so the typical disc play is like a big wide fairway, stable driver. But today, you could just pop a mid out there, a putter out there, and just float down to the basket. But I did see some people go long as well.
I had a couple on my card even kind of punch a putter too long.
Oh,
And
Nate's hanging it way out there.
Nate's playing the spike. I think that's like a felon,
Oh,
potentially.
that's perfect.
That was
It's
a
a good
great
spike
shot.
hyzer. Yeah, it's a pick whatever shot you want on this hole. Just throw it high, let it die.
I'm not sure what that is, but I think Jacob's throwing the exact same disc he threw on the last hole.
PA3. He hangs it
Stable
out.
putter.
You better glide.
Needs to get over there.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't.
not bad.
Yeah, he didn't hit that like he wanted to. I don't think.
Mac
With the Calvin Destroyer again. He's throwing this sidearm a lot.
Yeah, he's got a nice smooth sidearm. It's fun to watch. Let's see if he can just pin this thing right now. It's a little high.
No, I think it's good.
It's looking
It's a
really
high
good
speed.
though.
It should go back
it's
over.
money.
Perfect.
Great shot, Mac.
There you go. Try and get that birdie back from the last hole.
Jacob's got a little bit of a tester putt.
Oh, the drop. Oh!
Just a little high.
Oh, he liked it.
That was looking good,
He's been working on that little jump putt, and I'm not going to say I influenced his jump putt, but, it does look pretty similar.
Coda just kind of whiffing that one past a little bit. Not as committed as we've seen him putting today.
Yeah, he was putting real well, round one.
Mac with a nice birdie. That's a good way to come back from that last hole. Nate's looking for one as well.
Yep. I think that's going to tighten up the race a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Jacob going to tap in his par, unfortunately, but still plenty of golf to play. We still have a whole nother round after this, too. So
Yes.
Coda going to tap in that par.
Man, this Little America layout you guys are going to see, it is such a fantastic course to watch, man. I love it.
Just a job well done by these guys out here.
Kent and who was
Jordy. Mr. Jordan Hall.
Yeah, Ken Embry and Jordan Hall just put on a fantastic event. It was really, really fun to play.
Well, that's tightening up right now. Nate's coming in hot. Only one off of Jacob.
Hole 12, kind of a little dinker. Honestly, you think you should get it every time, but the OB surrounding the basket is very tight. You got OB right behind the basket, the creek. You got long behind the basket is the creek going into that pond, and then the pond left.
The pond left seems to be the biggest miss for people.
It just eats part.
And that should be great.
That pond eats this, though. Like, there was a slight little right to left, even though this is probably the least wind I've ever played on this course, honestly.
Oh,
that is the mistake.
He caught it right there.
That's the mistake right there.
But this hole is also like one of those you have to get.
I know.
But you were going to see some fours on this hole that you would not expect. And this one's looking like it's tracking left, too. Yep, it's the same shot.
It's so weird how that happens. Like, it was just a little gusty right to left. I had two people, myself and Joe, both went OB left.
Well, and you can easily go OB right if you hang it out too much. But that is...
No way!
That's crazy.
Oh, I thought that was the perfect adjustment.
And they're making this hole look tough. And it can play tough if you don't hit the line. So Mac's looking at a really hard save right now.
I think the whole field struggled on this hole.
OB literally 25 past the basket as well. Coda almost saves it. And a nasty little rollback too.
Should be fine with that.
He should be able to get up and down here. And he does.
All right.
That's an unfortunate bogey, but it's going to happen.
It's not the only one to do it today, that's for dang sure.
Jacob's definitely going to save this par.
Yep. Easy par.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought he had a birdie for sure right there.
Yeah.
Good birdie for Nate. He ties up Jacob right there.
Yeah, that's kind of where you want to land. That little pocket is pretty perfect right over there. And Mac's going to be tapping in his bogey as well. So we got two bogeys, a par, and a birdie on this hole.
Playing over par on a 240-foot hole.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's just kind of what happens with that one. It looks like Nate and Jacob are kind of doing their thing up on top.
Nate ties the lead. I don't know if that's the overall lead, actually. Because
no, at this point, Joe's putting on a heater.
We got Joe. We got Tyler Trefethen also putting on a heater, which you guys will see him soon.
Yeah.
420 feet. This one is in the longer position of the two, and it's all the way tucked up into the corner. There's a position on the left that is also kind of tough, but this is just the bomber position.
Yeah, I like this. I like this hole. It's just a good, perfectly thrown distance drive.
Nate coming up a little short over there, which
it plays longer than it looks. Honestly, it looks like it's just right there, straight in an open field, but it is pretty deep in there. We'll see an example of Jacob's power right here.
Yeah, Jacob should.
Wham! Oh,
look like he cranked it a little left, but that's got to be stable. I think it'll be coming back.
Oh, he's pushing the road back there. Oh my goodness.
There is OB over there too, so he kind of pushed that.
Grip locked that a little bit. I think Mac's throwing it short.
I'm not sure what he's throwing, but I have a feeling he's gonna park this.
Let's see if he gets it there.
Oh, it's gonna be a little short.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Shot.
Yeah, he's got about circle's edge look.
He should be able to knock down that putt. Coda, I think, will definitely be getting there.
The aiming point's kind of that bird box on the right side up there, right what he's flying over. Let's see if it's got the distance.
It's another one that's just a little short. This hole is it's very reachable, but it's longer than you think. Coda's going to give it a long bid. He'll have an easy par. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. See if Nate can knock down a big one here. Just a little too many fluts on that one.
Yeah, Jacob's just a bit long out there near that OB. Just a safe bid. Oh,
that
skips
good.
off the top there.
He was actually above the basket, I think, because he was up that hill. So he was putting downhill, actually.
Last chance for a birdie for this card.
Let's go, Mac.
Mac with a great putt.
That's a great putt.
That's awesome. Great birdie there.
That is a good 2.
I was about to say that I got a stroke on this entire card on this hole, but no.
Hey,
Mac,
come on, man.
Mac
They're
held
on
it
lead
down.
card for a reason.
Mac held it down for them.
Yeah.
I was going to be pretty embarrassed.
I mean, this hole's long.
Yeah.
For the pro field, this is like, oh,
That's not what Jacob wants there.
that was unexpected.
for sure.
He kind of looked like he took a little too much time, honestly. Like he was thinking about it for a while.
He's just getting out of there with a bogey. That's got to be
That's
one of his
disappointing.
first ones of the tournament.
Yeah.
I guess he had... No, I don't think he's...
I don't know if he's bogeyed
that we've
thus far.
seen. That's unfortunate for Jacob,
Yeah,
but he's
that's a bad
still
four.
he's still right there. He can still put together a solid
So
round.
Mac actually got 2 on him. He's only 1 off
Yep.
of Jacob, and Metzler takes the solo lead for this card.
That was a solid birdie from Mac too. It was a great putt. Hole 14 is interesting.
Yes.
It's it has OB right behind the basket.
Like 5 feet.
and when it's windy, this hole plays so
Tough.
hard. But I'm expecting these guys to be throwing a putter mid to get there right now because you don't want to go long.
Yeah, stable putter, stable mid, kind of swing it in there, and just don't test it long. Like the typical play is to just land about.
And then he did that. He
Yeah,
went long.
see, he went way too long.
And it's so easy to do. It's
Usually-
right behind it.
Usually you see people play it a little safe and go short. Like Nate
That's
looks like
what
he took
Nate-
a little off of it.
That's a harp right there too.
Oh, perfect.
That's the shot you want.
This
on
hole looks easy, but that is a great spot to land because anything like your typical miss is going to be like short left, and it's just straight death cut.
Putt.
Yeah,
When he's going justice here, which
He
I
might
think is
get a little
also
skip.
a good play.
great shot.
That's
really good.
This is how the hole should be played right here.
That's really good.
It's a very testy kind of shot too.
Let's see if Jacob got the sidearm finesse right here.
It's looking
It
good.
looks pretty. Skip a little.
It should sit down.
Just too long. Pushed it too long.
That's going to be a pretty easy 3 though. It looks like kind of winning.
We'll see. It
close.
depends where they give him the spot, though.
It looks like he was at least inside the circle.
Okay. Wow.
Oh no!
No way. Oh,
He's safe. Okay. Wow,
that
Mac.
went from a glorious par save to almost
Yeah,
disaster.
Jacob just has a tap in par
okay.
there.
All right, that's a pretty good spot they gave him at the bridge.
Yeah, I mean it looked like it was in the whole time.
I mean,
over there.
Jacob's got like four OBs and only 1 bogey
Right.
up to this point. He's been saving par. They've all been pretty close to the basket where he's went out.
And that's an unfortunate bogey for Mac. I thought he was going to slap
Yeah, that
that
would've been a
par
sick
save.
putt.
Nate with a sweet 2. Coda with a sweet 2
Yeah,
as well.
easy 2s for them. They're just cruising along.
This hole is short, but those are good birdies.
Mm-hmm.
The OB is so easy to find.
Nate's moving away a little
Yeah,
bit.
Nate with a nice round right now. 7 down,
7 down solid.
looking really good.
Say this course is close to Romero, and like you want to birdie a lot, but I
There's
think it's
definitely
just a
some
touch
more-
a little bit harder.
There's more challenging shots out here. This next hole being one of them. It's a nice touch forehand. Like I'll say it again, when you play this hole in the wind, it
Yes.
changes a lot.
Yeah, there's a creek on the right side. There's just thick brush to catch you. You just got to hang it out. He's going backhand.
Nate's gonna, yeah, that's a good play because you can kind of get caught up, but that's
not bad.
once you get through those trees, you should always have a putt. You
Like
know?
to get over those bushes and park that basket is tough. Like you're going to be going long if you get over those bushes.
And Coda's going splice here.
He's going splice. I think he lost. Did he throw in the pond on that one hole? I think he lost
Is
his
that his
go.
PT3?
It was his go-to.
Oh, mean roll there. That was a good drive.
This is one of those holes where you want to throw like a mid to minimize the skip and the
I'm
roll.
thinking Jacob's going putter here. Yeah.
That PA3 he's been tossing all day on a spike.
Oh yeah, that should just be perfect.
Drop.
Oh, he catches the long, but he might have a putt in there. It stops you up pretty quick.
It's going to be thick. It depends where he rolled to or where his disc landed.
Mac with that same exact
Destroyer. Just nice and soft. Just let it crash in, go in. Oh, yeah. I like
Man,
that.
he has so much touch with that.
He's
thing.
like, what you want? 375, 250? What do you
400.
want? Yeah.
Come on, Coda. Put this in.
Oh, that was
Right
beautiful.
in the heart, dude.
Coda's putt has been looking pretty good today. He's missed a couple like short ones, but I think he's made a majority of those long ones.
And that's rare. We
Yeah.
see Nate make that 90% of the time.
Yes.
Jacob is in.
Oh, he was
He
buried.
had the pitch.
He was
okay.
buried in there.
Mac looking to pick up this easy birdie.
There you
and
go.
He does. That's awesome.
Mac's starting to get something rolling now. Jacob started what, like 4 down through 5 or
Started
something?
really solid. He's just had a couple slip ups that are slowing him down a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think he'll get right back on the train. We'll see. We've got a
That's
few
a
holes
hole I would
left.
guarantee he gets every time.
Yeah,
He's still 4 down. He was
Still
4 down through 5.
on the round.
Yeah.
We got Coda at 5, Mac at 5, Nate at 7, playing really solid golf right now.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, Joe Revere is somewhere around 8
He's
or
lurking.
9.
He's lurking like a shark smelling blood. I'll tell you what.
And that's what you should expect out of that
Yeah.
dude every time.
And also on Chase Card's Tyler Trefethan, the young gun from Fort Collins. He's trying to hang with Joe right now. It's his first time playing with him, and he's putting it down as well.
doubt.
This hole, you just want to ace. Simple as
Yeah.
that. Just throw it in.
Coda just looking for the smooth link shot. It's coming out a little early. It's in his range. He's been making those today. Mac with the same
Trying
kind
to
of
ace.
thing. Putter shot. You really don't want to be going that long because you need to birdie this hole.
Yes.
But
This
it's
is
worth an ace run
This
as
is the
well.
easiest hole in the course.
Yeah.
Let's see what Nate got.
Nate's going fuse, I believe.
Is it a pure? I think
I
it's a
think it's a
pure.
fuse.
No.
Yeah.
It does a yellow pure, too.
No, his pure's like
You think he'd
white.
throw a fuse on 215? Right. He does have touch. Jacob, a little pitch sidearm. Hope it swings back in there. You can kind of see a little bit of
that's
wind
perfect.
kicking up. That's a great shot. A
See,
little
like-
bit of wind out there now.
Yeah, nothing like we're used to
No.
in Wyoming.
It's very mellow. Nate from a terrible spot, honestly.
Oh, so sick.
That's awesome.
That's a great thought from Nate.
That's just a terrible drive and a good putt right there.
Oh, no
He's like,
doubt.
you know what? I'll take a 2 anyway. See, pure. Told you.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Where do you even see that? You can't read that.
I know. I'm lying. I'm
No,
sorry.
nothing. Coda just blowing it over the top a little
That was a
bit.
great putt by Nate. See, it is kicking up a little bit of breeze.
Max got a little bit of a tester coming back for his birdie here.
Let's see if he knocks it down.
Just a little low. Didn't really commit to it
No.
fully. Coda getting up and down for his par. And
Well,
Jacob is
Jacob
looking
bouncing
at it.
back a little bit.
He needs this for sure. And he's just going to... Mac's going to tap in his par, and then Jacob's going to tap in his birdie.
Pretty simple hole. And I think like 17 and 18, the next 2 holes are 2 of the tougher courses. They're 2 of the tougher holes on the course.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Those are
top
these
5.
next 2 holes are definitely bonus birdies.
17 especially.
Nate's sitting at 8 down right now. It's pretty
That's a
pretty
good round.
solid.
That's
if
just
he
a
gets
really good
another
round.
birdie, that's a good round. And you can't really be upset with that.
Yeah, I think double digits on this course is very, very legit. So 17, this one's a bomb. And there's a tight gap that's about 350 up the fairway that if you pimp through it and get a little skip, you can get a putt, or you can air it over the top on the right side if you have the power.
Yeah.
But
The right side over there is absolute jail.
it's all Russian olives, so just
You need to
you
either
get
go
stabbed in
over it or left of it. Like
Nate's trying to pimp
he's
the
going
line.
right at it. See, if this needs to get out.
It didn't kick out either.
That could be a really tough spot for him over there.
Let's see what the lefty got.
I think Jacob's trying to go big flex. Nope, he doesn't quite get it
He
on.
doesn't turn it.
And that's just going to finish.
That's probably going to get an 18th
it,
fairway.
right? Yeah, that's not bad. This hole is a bonus too.
Yeah. To get a putt on this hole, you threw a really good drive.
Coda's
looking wide.
and he does take that over the top.
Oh.
Look. This one is such a hard line to hit.
Go. Oh, doesn't quite clear it.
It gets
It
past
gets
though.
through it, yeah.
If he's 10 feet shorter, he's looking at a bogey
Mm-hmm.
even worse, maybe.
That's a cool looking shot right there.
Back. Throwing that destroyer again, except
Lift.
backhand.
Okay.
It's
see if
looking
he's got
really
the
good if it
distance.
gets past it.
He's
He's on the outside
edge,
still.
Yeah. If you're in the
That's-
middle of that, It is so hard.
You almost
Even
need
this.
to pitch out. Like that's Nate, I believe. Yeah,
Oh, he's got to go Tommy.
that's such a hard out from there. Oh, and he gets out at least.
It literally went straight up and down. That was interesting.
That's one of the hardest shots to throw though in there. You just want to get out of it, honestly. Jacob with a really long look, just trying to get up and down.
Here, just pitch it up there.
Par is just fine on this hole. You cannot be mad at that. And Max got a window at least to get out.
Oh, he gives it a
Tried
chance.
to give it a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's
huh?
a pretty good effort.
Coda's got a bid too here. It's just so tall. Oh, fighting out of there.
Yeah, he was.
That's just fine. I mean, Nate's looking at a long par putt.
There's
here.
definitely some thick rough on these couple
for sure.
holes.
You really want to finish left, but even left over there is carded. So
Get
Nate
in
for
there.
par.
That's a tough bogey to take right there.
Definitely. After where he was at on the round.
You know, tap in the bogey here.
Yeah, that's a tough bogey to take for sure, Nate.
This is like the one hole where I'm like, bogey? All right. Like, that's okay.
Yeah. It's a good par.
I mean, don't they have a par 4 position for this as well? And there's a longer spot for this
There
hole.
is a position over to the right. I'm not sure if it's par 4. I think it has played as one.
So they're all still pretty tight. Like Coda and Max sitting at 15, Jacob 17, Nate 18. They're all pretty
It's a tough
close
bogey to take there from Nate, though.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where that chase card is at. Because they got to be hunting them down a little bit.
Oh, for sure. I think you're going to see a completely different lead card tomorrow. Some
think so.
different
Yeah.
faces for
Yeah.
sure. So hole 18, man, probably one of the more signature holes on this course.
I like this hole.
You have this line on the left that you're going to see Jacob throw because it's the obvious line for him.
Yeah, the big...
I did not see that coming.
Oh, it still got through. It could have been shot down.
Pretty solid. But then you have this line on the right, and you have a crick right there, right along the middle.
So both sides are safe. You're teeing off on the right and finishing on the left. So
This is the more common play.
yeah, big hyzer.
Big hyzer. You know,
Get
I like
over there.
That looks really good.
Get in there.
That's
so good.
Ideal. That is an ideal shot. And both sides are safe on this too, so you can keep it safe on that right side.
I'd say Mac is a sidearm dominant player. Just watching this round today.
sure.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of destroyer sidearm.
That
Turn it.
needs to turn a little more.
If he turned that a touch more, it was going to be real good.
That's still fine. I mean,
Little putt.
being safe on this hole is pretty important.
Because Ballista Pro.
I believe that's a Gold Line Ballista Pro, yeah, and that looks so good. Maybe long? No?
Perfect. Oh my gosh. Sit.
Oh,
And a nice little roll
beautiful
too.
tree, Nate.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
That's just the kind of shot he deserves.
Jacob is like pinned up on that tree.
He needs to get the skip.
Oh, that's
It's
going to
gonna
be a
leave
tester.
him. Yeah, it's gonna leave him a little bit short there.
See if Mac can cap off a decent round with a big old putt here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
man,
was a great run from
Yeah,
Mac.
that looked really smooth.
Now he needs this.
Let's go, Jacob. Take that par.
Oh,
At that time,
that is
on
a,
18,
that is a tough finish for Jacob.
you could
there.
almost debate that was a chain out. That thing hit a lot of chains.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good birdie.
That's a great birdie.
That's a great way
That
to
is
finish.
a great birdie. Great playing today, Coda. That's
He had
Two very
solid
consistent rounds.
Yes.
Max looking to just save this par and get out of here with also a solid day.
Yeah. I think him and Coda are still pretty close. Maybe
Yeah.
one off each other.
Yeah, I think Coda just took one from him there. And Nate is going to tap in this beautiful drive.
Those are good birdies. Oh,
This hole is an awesome birdie. Unfortunate for Jacob. He's going to take a bogey
yeah.
here.
It sucks to finish like that.
Yeah.
But he's been playing good, and we'll see him firing away. Round 3. It's a bomber course for round 3.
Nate with an 8 down. That's a
8
really
down's a
solid
good
round.
round.
It's not the hot, I don't believe.
No, Joe Revere. He's coming in hot.
Yep, Joe shot, I think he shot 10.
Yeah, it was 10 or 11. He shot real well, so he's going to be in the lead going into round 3. Yeah. Metzler in second at 19 down. Tyler Trefethen, young guy from Fort Collins, really good player, hanging with Joe for most part of the day. He's going to be in third.
And we're going to see Coda Turner.
Yeah, Coda, all 3 rounds. Representing for Cheyenne. You love to see it.
You got me and Maverick down there a little
ways.
Whatever.
Don't worry about that. You can stay tuned for round 3. Thanks for watching, guys.